Nicolas Torre III, isang malaking banta umano sa Pilipinas, ayon sa isang magiting na political analyst. Mga propaganda ng mga galamay ni PBBM laban sa mga Duterte hindi pa rin naging sapat upang patalsikin ang mga Duterte sa kapangyarihan. O malingaw-ngaw na naman ang Mala Award-winning star na pangalan ni CIDG, Chief Nicolas Torre III, sa halos magkaparehong kaso, kung saan ito'y illegal na nagpakulong ng isang businesswoman na nagngangalang Rochelle Calle, kung saan ginamitan lang ni Torre ng photocopied Interpol red notice at kinaladkad sa kulungan. Ang naturang pagdakip ay nangyari noong nakaraang taon, kung saan ito'y inilibing na ni Torre at nagsapawalang bahala na rito. Ngunit sa isang nakakagulat na pangyayari ay biglang binasag ni Calle ang kanyang katahimikan. Dahil dito tila gulat na gulat at nagkakautal si Torre, madepensahan lang ang kanyang gumigintong pangalan. Dahil matapos nga ay tuluyan na siyang kinasuhan ng naturang businesswoman ng illegal detention. Kalagip nga rito ay tila paniniwala ng isang political analyst na ang mga aksyon ni Torre ay isang matinding pagtataydor sa batas ng Pilipinas. Narito ang naturang paliwanag ng isang political analyst. Justice betrayed the wrongdoings of General Torre. I can stay quiet while our justice system is being ignored and abused. CIDG Chief Nicolas Torre III is not just facing accusation of illegally detaining a businesswoman. His actions show bigger problem that affects every Filipino. Instead of following our courts and legal process, Torre has been too eager to hand over our fellow citizen to foreign authorities. This goes against our country's sovereignty and the rights promised in the Filipino Bill of Rights. Every Filipino is protected by law from being arrested or detained without proper legal step. Yet, Torre has ignored this responsibility. His treatment of former President Rodrigo Duterte, now an ordinary citizen, was even worse, without allowing the Philippine courts to handle his case properly. Torre pushed Duterte to be sent to The Hague. This was not only unfair but complete betrayal of our own legal system. This is not just about one official, it's about making sure no one in power can abuse their position. The prosecution of Torre and his team is necessary, not only to bring justice to those affected, but to remind every government official that they are not above the law. If we don't hold them accountable now, we risk losing the fairness and justice we are all rely on. I urge every Filipino to demand answer and fight for what's right. Justice should never be one-sided or influenced by political games. No citizen, whether a businesswoman or a former president, should be treated unfairly or stripped of their rights. The fight against corrupt officials like Torre is a fight for our nation's dignity. We must stand together and make sure our laws protect the people, not the power. Justice delayed is justice denied. Now is the time to act. Dahil nga sa pangyayaring ito ay tila ito na ang malaking ikakabagsak ni Torre at ng kanyang mastermind. Dahil batid ng political analyst na ang pangyayaring ito ay hindi kayang palagpasin ng mga naging biktima ni Torre, partikular na si dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte. I think Nicolas Torre will be retiring in a year or so. I think March 2026 is mandatory retirement. I don't think he will be asked to extend ng long term kasi it's not good for PNP moral dahil marami na din ang ripe for promotion. With the way things are going, I am not sure he will have a peaceful retirement. He will be facing so many cases that baka doon lang maubos ang retirement money niya. Even when he is at the top now, his retirement years may be fraught with different issues. But I personally don't think it's too late for General Torre. After all, he is, like many men in uniform, just a foot soldier. Samantala, narito ang kabuang ulat. Torre nagulat raw sa kasong illegal detention. Ikinagulat ni Criminal Investigation and Detection Group or CIDG Director Major General Nicolas Torre III ang isinabang kasong illegal detention laban sa kanya at siyang pang-opisyal ng CIDG. na posibleng may kaugnayan raw sa politika sa loob mismo ng Philippine National Police. Naggulat ako kasi ngayon lang ito lumabas. Dahil ba magre-retire na si General Marbil? Dagdag pa ni Torre, hindi ko isinasantabi na ito'y politika sa loob ng organisasyon. Ang reklamo ay isinampa ni Rochelle Calle, isang negosyante na umano'y illegal na ikinulong mula November 21 hanggang 27, 2024. Sa bisa ng umano'y photocopied Interpol Red Notice na konektado sa kasong panloloko na inihain ng kanyang dating business partner na si Abdul Malik Al-Shihim mula sa UAE. Ayon kay Torre, mismong si Calle pa nga raw ang humingi ng tulong sa CIDG upang hulihin si Al-Shihim noong Enero sa Batangas. Niloko siya ng business partner niya kaya nagsampa siya ng kaso at humingi ng tulong para arestuhin ito sa Batangas. Nahuli namin. Paliwanag ni Torre sa panayam ni Ted Filon at DJ Chacha sa True FM. Mariinding pinabulaanan ni Torre ang aligasyong humingi ng pamaskong regalo ang kanyang mga tauhan kay Calle. Bukod dito, sinabi ni Torre na wala silang natanggap na abiso para sa preliminary investigation hearings na ginanap noong April 21 at 28 sa Makati Prosecutor's Office dahilan kung bakit sila hindi nakadalo. Dagdag pa ni Torre, ang bagaan nila ni Calle ay posibleng may kaugnayan sa suportang ibinigay umano nito kay dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte na siya ring inaresto ng CIDG noong Marso 11 kung saan si Torre ang pinakamataas na opisyal sa operasyon. Pero sa kabila ng kanyang paliwanag, tila hindi kumbinsido ang publiko. Sa social media, dagsa ang mga komento ng mga netizens na nagsasabing panahon na para managot si Torre. Marami ang tila natuwa sa panig ng mga maka-Duterte na sa wakas, haharap rin si Torre sa batas. Lalo na't siya ang naging mukha ng kontrobersyal na pag-aresto kay FVRRD. With PNP Chief General Romel Marbil stepping down in June, CIDG Director Major General Nicolas Torre III is not ruling out the idea that the illegal detention case filed against him and 9 other officers might have something to do with internal politics in the police force. The CIDG chief pointed out that the back and forth between him and the businesswoman Rochelle Calle might be tied up to her support for former President Rodrigo Duterte. I was shocked because the incident came out in an open just now. It is because General Marbil is set to retire. I am not discounting the possibility that this is politics inside the organization, Torre said.